Welcome to Fat Frog Yoga's Yoga Advent Calendar, day 11. After yesterday's guided relaxation, let's just do a little bit more movement today and hopefully end this session by feeling like goddesses. So let's get our mats, get a chair, wear some comfortable clothing, and I'll see you in a second. Bringing the hands to prayer position at heart center, let's just take a soft gaze forward and reconnect and recenter ourselves by taking 3 full deep breaths in and out. Lovely stuff. So now we are here. Let's take our hands overhead for a nice big stretch. Up, 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 up. And then exhale. Hands come down. On an inhale, we raise the left arm up. And exhale, we just take the left hand over towards the right side and just drop that right hand down. So we're using that right hand just to increase that stretch a little bit. And really just guide those fingers, the left fingers, away a little bit. Stretch the hand out. Get a nice hand stretch here as well. Don't forget the hands. And then come back up. And then on your next inhale, we're going to raise the right arm up. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. And exhale, take the hand over towards the left hand side. Left hand drops down. And again, just allow the left hand to kind of use the weight to increase that stretch. And again, we're trying to really stretch the fingers out on the right hand. Stretch up and away. Up, up and away. And then we come back to center. Excellent stuff. On an inhale, we sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, bring the elbows to shoulder height. So we're bending the elbows, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. And here, we are just trying to ease those elbows back, away from the shoulders. But really, if that's not happening, that's not happening. It doesn't matter. By just having them in line with the shoulders, you are already opening the chest up. If we want to take it a little bit further, let's clench those fists and really try and engage those muscles as if we're trying to show our muscles off to the rest of the world. And yeah, granted, not very many. So these are cactus arms. And you see them quite often in my teaching. And then let's on that exhale, just bring it all back down. Shake it off. Bringing the right hand and the left hand around the right leg. Just ease that knee in towards the chest. We're going to easily just take the knee either side, moving from the hip point. So we're just moving the whole leg side to side. And then we're going to take that in some circles. So take these circles as wide or as small as your hip is going to let you. So really listen to the hip. Listen to whether it's hurting, whether it's kind of clicking a little bit. Just see what feels good for you. And then let's take those circles the other way. Each. Excellent. Fabulous. Last circle. And then just hug that knee in towards the chest. Big hug in. And then straighten that right leg out. Heel comes to the floor, toes pointing up. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over that leg. Bring the hands down to the shins, down to the toes, wherever's good. And just enjoy that stretch. Feel the stretch and just work out kind of where it's feeling. If it's a really pingy, horrible stretch, then you just want to ease up a little bit. And then we come back up. We bend that right knee and we place the foot on the floor. Taking the hands around the left thigh. On an exhale, we draw that left knee in. And then we take the whole leg from side to side just to start to open those hips out. And we take that in some circles too. And again, we're feeling the hip, we're working out where the hip wants to go. So these circles can be smaller or they can be massive. And take those circles the other way. Lovely stuff. And you can hear my leggings against the seat of the chair. And then we bring that knee in towards the chest, give it a hug, click the knee. And then place that foot on the floor. So we straighten that leg out, heel comes to the floor, toes pointing up. We inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold over that left leg. Again, hands to shins or to toes, whichever feels good for you. And then we come back up, bend that left knee, hip foot comes to the floor. Take both legs out wide. And we want our knees tracking over the ankles. Really important that. We don't want the knees kind of coming in. We don't want them too far over the toes either. So we are engaging our thighs here. So we're not kind of allowing them to dip in because it's so easy just to relax the hips and just allow it to kind of look like that. So we're engaging the thighs. Pulling up from the arches of the feet. Really kind of engage the calf muscles, engage the thighs. Lift up through the pelvic floor so you're engaging your stomach muscles as well. On an inhale, we raise the arms overhead. And exhale, we bring our arms to cactus arms. So elbows are in line with the shoulders and they are bent, fingers pointing up towards the ceiling in our goddess pose. So hopefully we're feeling like goddesses, everything's engaged, we're feeling good. I know I do. Let's bring our right hand down to the thigh with the palm facing up, let's say. And let's bring that left hand overhead. And we're going to inhale, lengthen out through the left arm. And just take a nice side stretch. And by nice, I mean it, enjoy it. Make it feel nice for you. So go to where it's comfortable for you. Inhale, come back up. Let's take our hands back to cactus arms. And let's take our left hand, forearm down to the left thigh, palm facing up. And we're going to straighten that right arm up and away. Really lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the side. Making it feel good for you. And then on an inhale, we come back up, coming into our cactus arms. Let's take that into a bit of a flow. So right hand comes to the thigh, left arm up. And then we swap. Left foot hand to thigh, right arm up. Right hand down, left arm up. And the other side. Don't worry if you've not got the left hand, right hand. If you're not following kind of completely the video, just as long as you're going from side to side, that's kind of pretty much good enough. Let's do one more each side. And then come back to center, come to our cactus arms. And we're going to just take the whole torso either side, keeping the arms as they are, just sweep from side to side. Moving into the back, releasing the back out, making the back feel nice. Not going to be doing this one for long. A couple more. I say a couple more. And then let's come back to our seated goddess pose. So, if you want a stretch, before we go into the next little bit, if you want to challenge, did I say deep stretch? Challenge. You can also bring your goddess up away from the chair. So to do that, we just bring our feet ever so slightly more underneath our knees. We take our weight forward and then we just lift up, really engaging everything now. And we lift the spine up and bring the hands to cactus arms. So that is your choice if you want to stay standing or if you want to do your goddess seated down. If you're seated, again, we're just making sure that everything's engaged. So before we move on, let's just make sure we're pulling up from the arches of the feet, thighs are engaged, pelvic floor muscles are pulling up, and our stomach muscles are engaged. Let's take our left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. We inhale, lengthen up through the spine, and exhale, twist round. And on each inhale, we lengthen through the spine, and exhale, we take the twist a little bit deeper. Or we relax into the twist. Inhale, come back through to centre. We take it the other side. So right hand, left knee, left hand behind it. Inhale up. And exhale, twist round to the side. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Exhaling, twisting deeper or just relaxing there. Inhale, come back through to centre. Oh, my knees have gone in then. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bring the hands down to the knees, palms facing up, and let's just take a little chin mudra. So we bring the index finger into the crook of the left thumb on each hand, other three fingers straightening out. Taking a gaze to the floor. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and out to finish our practice. Third breath in and out. Bring the hands to prayer position at heart center. Bring those knees back in. Bow slightly forward. Namaste. Thank you very much. Day 12 tomorrow.